All right, continue with the deep breathing, standing with your feet slightly apart, nice and grounded, softening the knees. We've got a nice neutral pelvis. Let's continue with the breath in and exhale. Good, deep inhale through the nose, and you can exhale out the mouth, or you can exhale out the nose, which is more of a yogi breath, in through the nose and out through the nose. Both are fine, so just see what works for you. Good, last time, big inhale. And then on our exhale, arms are halfway down. Soften your knees and sink down just a touch. And we're gonna add a spine twist.
Can't see your legs.
All right. So I'm just standing nice and solid, about hip distance apart, and just a soft knee. Okay, just so you're nice and grounded. And then you can twist. Twist from the waist, right at the upper body. Nice and slow. Continue with the deep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Good. Keep going with that. Take it nice and slow. Just adding a few more people into the room here. Keep on going. And then pause in the center and let's move into a side bend. You could turn your head upward, gaze up towards the sky. A nice long stretch through your side. That looks great. Good, big stretch. Breathing. Feels great. Let's take another inhale and then exhale to rise up. And hand on the hip, the other arm comes up and over for the side stretch. Good, turn the eye gaze upward. Good, and feel the rib cage opening up, moving away from the hip bone, getting that big stretch here through your side. Great, let's take an inhale. And then exhale, hands on your thighs. We're gonna fold forward. So just bring the chin to your chest, and then one vertebrae at a time. Slowly move downward so that you touch your toes, and you can soften the knees if you need to.
Hi, Heidi.
Good, hi, Jory.
How are you?
Oh, everything's great.
You're
Feel free
starting.
to stretch.
Okay.
All right, so we're still in our forward fold. And then here, we're gonna take a walk with the legs. As we're folding forward, just take it nice and slow. This is a great way to warm up the backs of the legs by taking a nice little walk, lifting the heels up right and left. Good, and breathing each time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Okay, now pause and hold your feet. Shift your weight back onto your heels and take your hands to the folds of the elbows. And fold forward. This is one of the best stretches for the lower back right here and for the backs of your legs. All right, now bend those knees, place your hands on your thighs, roll yourself all the way up nice and slow. Good, the head comes up last, and we'll move into some shoulder rolls, standing nice and tall. Oh, good, let's get the tension out of the neck. And let's go ear to shoulder. Let's get a nice neck stretch here. That feels good. Good. Back to the center. Gently over to the other side. A nice neck stretch. Ear to the shoulder. And breathe. And back to the center, rolling the shoulders. And we're going to go into an upper back extension. What you're going to do is lace your fingertips together behind your back, open your chest, and gaze upward, rolling the shoulders open. Be sure to engage your glutes and thighs so the lower body is still nice and strong, giving you some support. Good, and we're breathing. This is a great way to open the chest and do the opposite motion of our work day, which is on a computer, kind of folding forward. We're gonna do the opposite. Open up and stretch. Let's breathe. Okay, nicely done. Slowly come out of that extension and roll your shoulders. We're gonna do the opposite motion again. Take a deep inhale and then exhale, hands to your thighs, chin down, fold forward, touch your toes. Good, nice soft bend in the knees. That's my poodle. He does every workout with me. His name is Hampton. All right, if you want to go back to pedaling the feet, you can do that. And then pause and hold to place the hands at the folds of the elbows and fold forward and enjoy this stretch. Relax and breathe. Gently roll yourself up. Let's go now onto our hips and thighs. If you have a chair or a wall nearby and you want to hold on to it, you can. We're going to pick up our heel and do a hip and quad stretch. Good, so you want to be keeping your knees together so they're in the same line. Good, so the kneecap is pointing straight down to the floor. And you're getting a nice stretch here at the top of the hip. Good, stay there and breathe. Good, still adding more people into the classroom. Good, let's try the other side. All right, hip and thigh stretch. This is a really good one after sitting in your desk chair for a long period of time. Let's open up this muscle here. Good, go back to that deep breathing. All right, and release. Okay, let's shake it out. We're gonna try a balancing pose. All right, so we're going to take our arms out to the side and lift the knee up so that it's in line with your hip. And balance on one leg. Engage the core muscles, so draw in at the core as if you were wearing a tight belt. That will help you maintain your balance. Good, draw the shoulder blades down your back and breathe. Good, it's a great challenge to try to stand on one leg. Nice, looking good. Let's hold for 2 more breaths. Make them long and slow. Take it in through the nose and exhale out the nose. One more time, in through the nose and out. Okay, let's try the other side. Knee comes up in line with the hip, arms lengthen out, engaging the core and balance. Nicely done. Take deep breaths. Very nice. Try 2 more. Great. 1 more. And release. Okay, let's open our legs wide into a big V with your toes and knees pointing out. This is like our yogi squat position. Very good. And add a small pulse. We're going to tone the thighs here. We open up through the hips. Good. Small pulses, breathing at the same time. Always engage the core. Shoulder blades are down the back. Good. And now let's hold it down. Turn your palms up. Keep the elbows in. Now slide side to side, staying down low. Allowing those thighs to get a nice workout. Breathing and toning. Good, now pause in the center and come down low, and then lengthen the arms and legs, reach up, and you're gonna come into a nice big V with the arms and the legs. Let's do it again. We come down on the inhale, and then exhale up. Straight arms, straight legs. Inhale, exhale. Good, inhale. And exhale, reach and stretch. Good, bend, then lift. Again, bend and then lift. Good, 4 more. Good, and on the last one, rise up, bring the hands down, step the feet together, and we're going to do another leg exercise, arms halfway up, and your legs are together with the arms up, and then lift up onto your toes. We're going to try another standing balancing pose. With your inner thighs connected, push your knees forward and notice the heels are lifted. If you need to hold on to a back of a chair, you can do that, or place your hand against the wall to assist you with the balance if you need it. Good. And the arms are out in front. Tailbone tucks under, and we're nice and strong through the core. And we're still on the toes, and the knees are bent, sinking down into our balancing chair pose, and you can add a pulse. Good, great way to tone the thighs. You're looking good. Stick with it. And breathe. Ooh, I'm definitely feeling this now. Stay with it, stay with it. Keep on going. Keep going, everyone. Looking good, great thigh exercise. And our last set is here for 8, pulse, 7, pulse. Notice the heels. 6, 5, 4, 3, great, 2, and 1. Rise up, fold forward and touch your toes. Take a rest. Good, loosen up the legs. That was a great workout for those thighs. Good. Great, just folding forward, loosening up. All right, a hip stretch coming up next. Roll yourself up. We did this one the last time we were together on Tuesday. It's a great hip opener. We're gonna place one ankle on top of the knee, and it is a balancing pose, so if you need to hold on to a chair or a wall, you can do that. Good, so one heel on top of the knee, sink down and stretch. This is a great one. Again, for the outer hip muscle here, gluteus medius, especially after sitting for long periods. Be sure you incorporate this into your daily routine when you're in your office and taking a break. Very nice. Breathe. Two more breaths. Great. One more breath, long and slow. All right, gently rise up, come out of that, shake out the legs. Woo, that was a good one. Okay, other side. Come on down, bending the knees. The heel comes up. And we sink down like we're gonna sit into a chair. We're gonna balance on one foot. Hold on to something if you need to, or challenge yourself with your yogi hands. Relax and breathe. Always focus on the breath, in through the nose. Good, one more inhale. And then on your exhale, slowly rise up, release, shake out the legs. All right. That's it for the standing work. Slowly make your way down to your mat with your weights. Come into a seated position. Any type of weights will do, dumbbells, weighted balls, soup cans, water bottles filled with water. Great job. Excellent work, Michael. Sitting tall, core is tight, reach forward, pull back. Inhale and exhale. If you don't have weights, it's okay, just do the arm movements. This is a great way to get the fluid in the joints moving, develop some healthy joints, working on the shoulders now, and or core. As you're doing this, the core stays.
Oh, are you sitting cross-legged?
I am, yes. You can sit in any comfortable position that you like. If you're not comfortable here, you can take your legs out or even off to the side. And if you want to lift your hips up, you could sit up on a pillow to raise your hips up. That oftentimes feels a little bit better if you have a lot of tightness in the lower back. Okay. I usually do about 20 reps, as many as you can, using the light weights. It's just great for toning. All right, then from here, we're gonna reach it out to the sides. Good, reach to the side walls. Excellent. Great, Michael, looking good. And we're breathing. Nicely done. Try 5 more. That's great. Now we're going straight up and down. Keep that going straight up, straight down. Good, straight up and straight down. Good, or you're just reaching. If you don't have weights, it's okay. Just reach up, pull down. We're about halfway. Keep this going. 10 more. Exhale as you push up. Inhale on the way down. All right, there we go. Last one. Okay, let's finish with triceps, the backs of the arms. Put the weights together. You're gonna take them all the way up over your head and then they go behind. And then you extend the elbows to press up, lifting the weights straight up over your head. Great job. And again, with these light weights, I like to do about 20 reps. And we breathe the entire time. So right now we're focusing on the back of the arm, this muscle here. And again, if you don't want to use those weights, just put your hands together and do the motion.
So which is inhale, which is exhale? What is the thumb rule?
Exhale here when you're pushing up, there's the exhale. On the way down is the inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. And the best rule of thumb is just to not hold your breath and just keep the air flowing. As long as you're breathing, you're doing great. And we want to keep the abdominal muscles engaged. Imagine you have a tight belt wrapped around your waist. Let's try 10 more. All right, as many as you can. Excellent. And when you're done, you can slowly and gently release the weights. Way to get creative, Michael. That's awesome. Okay, time for a core exercise. This is called boat pose. It's a balancing pose. So we're going to sit just behind the sit bones and we're going to pick our feet up off of the floor. And your spine is curved. And then lift your heels up a little bit higher so they are in line with your knees. And we're drawing in right at the belly button like you have your tight jacket on. Shoulder blades are down. Let's reach for the ankles and toes and just stay here to balance. Looks great. Let's keep going with this. right, and if you want a challenge, go ahead and straighten out your legs. And you'll also get a nice stretch through the backs of your legs. All right, balancing, stretching, great for the core, great for the legs. Shoulder blades are down the back, lifting up the heart. Look right over your toes, and we'll hold for 4 and breathe for 3. Reach, reach, reach for 2 and 1. All right. Lengthen your legs out in front of you. We're just gently seated with legs straight. Reach for your toes. Fold forward and bring your forehead down towards your knees. Excellent stretch for the lower back and your hamstrings, those big muscles behind the backs of the legs. Give it a nice stretch. Good. Roll yourself up. Bring the soles of your feet together. This is our butterfly pose. We're going to add gentle pressure to the knees. All right, good. We got the little one doing it with us. That's great. Good. Let's hold 2 more long, slow breaths in through the nose. Good. Out through the nose. 1 more long and slow. In through the nose. And out. Gently bring the knees together. Take the opposite elbow to the outside of the knee. We're moving into a twist. You're going to move the rib cage around the spine and turn your head. Look at the back of the room. Okay, gently come around. Let's do this on the other side. Take the elbow to the outside of the opposite knee. Be sure to turn your head with us, and we move and twist. Good, gently come back around. Lie on your back. We're going to tone our abdominal muscles with a few ab preps. So just lie flat with your hands at the base of the neck and then gently lift up and down. Now, if you have your weights nearby, you can add them to the chest. Just for a little extra challenge, it's optional. Gazing upward, bringing our shoulder blades off of the mat each time. Ten more, you got this. Nicely done. Take a short rest. Release the weights. Now lengthen your legs down to the floor and pull one knee into your chest. So we have one leg down and one knee in. This is a nice yogi stretch. Releases tension out of the low back. Placing your hands on top of your shins and drawing the knee up and in towards your chest. Relax and breathe. And you can also add an ankle rotation. It's great for ankle flexibility. Good, and reverse. Good, and now change legs. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Draw the knee in. Good, ankle rotation. And reverse. And let's try another spine twist while we're here. Just take that top knee and roll it over so you come into a twist. That feels really nice. Trying to keep both shoulder blades connected to the mat. Great, gently release. Let's come back to the center and then take that knee over to the other side, a spine twist. Good, right through here. Feels really nice. Get the shoulder blades on your mat. Let's breathe. Good, and back to the center. Take both your knees to your chest, cross at the ankles, grab a hold of the outer edges of your feet, and gently rock side to side. Good, pause. Switch the feet, hug them in, and try it again. Rock side to side. Good, and pause in the center. Lengthen your legs upward towards the sky. So imagine your legs were up against a wall. So they're nice and straight. The heels are going up, the toes are coming down. We get that great stretch right here in the backs of the legs. It feels so good. Good. Be sure to relax the entire upper body. Keep the tension out of the head, neck, and shoulders. Good. Keep your spine connected to the floor. Good, and just relax as we're stretching the backs of our legs. Continue to push your heels upward towards the sky, trying to take the bend out of the knee, and you get that stretch right here. Feels so good. Good. Now open your legs wide into straddle splits. So you're making a V with your legs. Just open them up into a big V, and you get some inner thigh stretching. All right, let's bring those legs back together, toes down. And for another abdominal challenge, we're going to come back to the ab preps.